cover be as good as the original? This is Halo 4. Just because two games have the same publisher, it doesn't mean that they were made by the same people. Not even if they're from the same developer. Game designers might move to a different team, they might go to a different company, or they might quit the gaming business altogether. Sometimes the games we think are being made by the same people actually have different creators. Sometimes it's more obvious than usual that a sequel is being made by a new group of people. The most famous example of a game that has changed homes is perhaps Halo 4. After a successful decade with the Halo series, Bungie cut its ties with Microsoft to forge its own destiny, and the newly formed 343 Industries took over. Before the game was released, a lot of gamers were worried that the game was not going to be enough like Halo. So it's ironic that most of the criticism afterwards have been that the game is too similar to the previous games. Halo 4 is just like a Halo game should be. The battles are intense and entertaining. The hunt for the next checkpoint is as exciting and as exhilarating as ever. The design is delightful and full of details that stimulate your imaginations. Everything sounds like it's supposed to do. There are a bunch of new enemies and new weapons this time around, and they fit seamlessly into the overall design and the way the game is being played. Some of the new weapons, particularly the new sniper rifle, soon become big favorites. Our number one masked space hero, Master Chief, and his AI sidekick Cortana have both become more human than ever before. I quite like it, even though the fact that Cortana suddenly is much sexier than before feels strange to say the least. Master Chief talks more than ever, and I enjoy him as a main character more than before. He's not just a suit for the player to step into anymore, but actually has some kind of a personality. The story is not as emotionally satisfying as in Halo Combat Evolved or Halo Reach, but I would definitely place this game above Halo 2 and Halo 3 on the official Halo rankings. The way you approach the review depends a lot on your background. After falling in love with Halo Combat Evolved, I bought Halo 2, Halo 3 and Halo Reach on day one. But when it was time to play Halo 4, I was worried. Could this game really live up to the classics? Now, I don't have to be worried anymore. A lot of this is surely nostalgia. Now the year is 2019, and the last time I played a new Halo game was in autumn of 2010 when Halo Reach was released. The fact that I get just an ordinary traditional Halo game is pure heaven, no more, no less. When I reviewed Halo 3 back in 2008, I really disliked the fact that the story was incomprehensible if you haven't read all the novels. But this time around, I get all fuzzy and warm inside when I get confused by the cryptic and head-scratching story. After the end credits rolled, I checked out 2 story guides on the net, and I still haven't got any clue about who is who did what or why. But this is how a Halo game is supposed to be. The thing that saved Halo 3 back in the day was the wonderful online mode. To play Halo 4 online today on Xbox 360 is not that easy. Every time I try to play some online multiplayer, I've had a hard time finding a game. There were simply too few players online. I've not got the opportunity to try the game on Xbox One, but from what I've heard it's the same situation there. When I finally found a match, the game crashed several times. But in the end, I got to play a few matches and I did okay. I'm not a big fan of playing Halo Online. I mean, it's fun, no doubt about that, but it got this nice old school feeling to it. But I prefer more modern games like Overwatch and Splatoon 2 when I want to challenge other gamers online in a shooter. The game also includes a separate co-op online campaign, the massive Spartan Ops. You can play it alone too, but I'm quite sure it will be much more entertaining if you play it with 3 friends. Playing alone, it soon became repetitive. No, I came here for the main campaign, and it didn't disappoint at all. So, all I got was more of the same. But why complain when more of the same means fantastic action, wonderful environments, cool enemies, and yes, incomprehensible story? The new enemies and the new weapons do their part to give Halo 4 a flavor of its own. A cover as good as the original? Yes, please. The good, great intense action, inspiring environments, nice graphics and sound, the new enemies and weapons are good. The mixed, classic incomprehensible Halo story. The bad, hard to find online matches on Xbox 360. When all is said and done, I give Halo 4 8 out of 10. Yes, it's another Halo game behaving just like any other Halo game, but that was exactly what I wanted. This is no cheap knockoff, this is a true Halo game, and that's good enough for me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.